there, this is Jodie Langel, and welcome to your belting warm-up. Grab a straw, any straw. Today I have a purple straw, and the first thing we're going to do is we are going to siren on the straw. And you want to think of the siren no louder than a 2 or a 3 out of 10. The reason that we siren is that it brings up a nice head voice, mixed voice quality. So we don't want to be too loud with the siren. You do the siren in your key, not my key, your key. Again, let's siren together. Good, and you want to think of the siren going, shooting through your head like a unicorn horn. Yes, your siren, awesome. Now you want to go from low to high, all through your range. Get a good breath. So I want you to breathe like you have an imaginary straw here. So watch me breathe. Good. Breathe right like that. Yes, but this is what you don't want to do, because that causes tension. So relax those shoulders, my belters. Relax those shoulders like this. Yes. Good. Now breathe in through an imaginary straw. So see, I have a straw here. When I take the straw out, look what happens to my mouth. Good. Now siren through that imaginary straw. Woo! We can take the straw out. Now sound that siren out. Woo! Now your key. Good. Now we're ready to start our warm-up. We are going to hum 5 notes down on the straw. You are going to hum the weight of the siren no louder than that. I don't want to hear any loud humming. And I want to use that breathing that I just taught you through that imaginary straw. Now you keep going. Breathe. Good. Keep going. On that straw. 2 more. Feel those vibrations. Feel the vibrations. With belting, you want to feel. Feel it. You can close your eyes too. I'm right there with you. I'll join you for the last one. If you are feeling strain, this is what I want you to do right now, and I will do it with you. Let's siren together. And then go right into the hum. Now I did something wrong too. I bounced my head to make the sound. So siren and then do not bounce your head. We don't need to use our head to sing. We don't need to use our jaw to sing. So we're going to work on all of those things right now as we go through this belting warm-up. How did you do? Okay, now everyone, take your straw and put it in front of you. The straw is going to serve as a visual aid for us. So I want to talk about 3 things that we need to think about when we're belting. Visual. Visual. So I brought along something to help us with visual. This is a traffic light. I know it's small, but it fits the size of my face. A traffic light has what colors? Red, yellow, and green. So I want you to imagine your face like a stoplight. Red, yellow, and green. Now, we're going to narrow our lips. The reason we need to narrow our lips is because we walk around all day going, hey, how are you guys? Oh my God, it's so nice to see you. And our mouth starts to spread. But in singing, we do not want our mouth to spread. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you a little exercise, a little hack that I've developed so that our mouth stays narrow. Everyone do this. And release. So your cheeks should actually be touching. Suck in your lips again. Good, release. And look at that straw, because that straw is gonna be your visual aid. And we're gonna do an ooh. Everyone, suck in that breath. Ooh. Now, a lot of times people do this, ooh, which is a pinched, nasty sound and is not gonna help us with belting. So what do? We go back to the siren. From there, you. Go. Nice and tall. Red, yellow, green. I'm gonna bring out the traffic light. Nice and tall. Are you taking your breath? Breathe. Traffic light. Ooh. Good, I'm gonna give you something else to think about. I want you to think about the sound coming up and over. Yellow, green. So we're gonna siren. How'd you do? You should feel nice and pingy. Okay, so now we're gonna drop our mouth and say ah, 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 ah. We're gonna go into the green space. Ah, 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 ah. Say ah like you're going to the doctor. This is what I always do before I warm up. If you want to know how much to drop your mouth, 3 fingers. 3 fingers. So I want you to take your 3 fingers, make sure they're clean, and put them in your mouth. Ah, 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 ah. Go ahead. What I love to do is massage the 2 sides right here. We hold so much tension in our mouth and our jaw. We hold so much tension. Give it a good massage. Good, good massage. Ah, ah. Okay, so I'm gonna take you through some staccato exercises, but first we have to breathe. Let's do a little breath exercise to warm up the breath. So the second thing that I say that singers need is breath. We can't do anything without breath. So let's activate that breath. Everyone put your hands on your diaphragm. We're gonna take a quick breath exercise. So we're gonna breathe in through this imaginary straw and exhale for 8, like a snake. Breathe in for 2, exhale for 8. Here we go, breathe in, exhale. I'm gonna count you now. Put your hands here, we're gonna breathe in for 2, exhale for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in for 2, 1, 2, exhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, one more time. Breathe in for 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, we're gonna go into our staccato ya exercise. So the exercise goes like this. Ya. So the last thing is physical. We need to use our bodies for belting. Idina Menzel doesn't sing Defying Gravity and stand there and go, So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. Right, she uses her body. So you need to use your body to belt. So we're going to use our hand. And we're going to drop our mouth into that ah space. So this is the exercise. Ah, 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 ya. The mouth has to be open and dropped. No wide mouths. So give me your 3-finger drop. Ya! Everyone say ya. Ya! Not ya. Ya! Red, yellow, green. Red, yellow, green. Here we go. Ya! Amazing. So another thing about high belting is that we just don't want to overwork the jaw. That's just a thing. Did you see in the ya-ya that we just didn't overwork the jaw? So now we're going to do a little jaw exercise. Say, nge, 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 nge. We just want to use the top part of our face, and we don't want to overuse the jaw. So we're just going to go, nge, 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 nge. This part of your face, you only want to be using this part of yourself. Say nga, 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 nga. Now keep going. Now you. Is where your tongue is. Your tongue should be against your 2 bottom teeth, right there. So that position is long, top part is up, bottom part is down. Awesome, how do you feel? I always end it with raising my ya-ya-ya. Of course, you were probably wondering, and I do raise my ya-ya-ya. So why don't we raise it together? Raise your ya-ya-ya-ya. Now make sure when you raise your ya-ya-ya, you don't raise it wide. Raise your ya-ya-ya-ya. So you see how I'm raising my ya-ya-ya with my tongue and not my jaw. Raise your ya-ya-ya-ya. Raise your ya-ya-ya-ya. Raise your ya-ya-ya-ya. Raise your ya-ya-ya-ya. Now you. Are you raising it with your hand? Key we're in, but that's now do you see how I raise my ya-ya-ya with my tongue? After every good belting warm-up, we always siren. When you siren, you're putting it into the red. That puts into a high mixing space, and you should be ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this belting warm-up. Subscribe to my channel. I have plenty of other warm-ups, including sick and tired voices, your daily warm-up. Subscribe to my channel. I have other videos on TikTok, on Instagram, and I hope you enjoyed me today. Thanks so much, and see you soon. Bye-bye. Raise your ya-ya. Jodie Langel, and today we're going to be doing a high voice, head voice warm-up. So you will need a straw. I again have a purple straw because it's my favorite color. What is your favorite color and what's your favorite straw? Grab that. So today we're going to talk about head voice and what is head voice, what is mixed voice, and what is belt voice, because I know that that can get so confusing, and I work with thousands and thousands of students who have the very same questions that you do, so let me answer those for you. Today we're going to talk about the word dude. So say dude. Say hey dude, and we're going to talk about how to use that word with head voice, mixed voice, and belt voice, so you don't get confused and you can figure out the difference. So say hey dude. So you see how that word is in the middle of your face? Hey dude. That is actually in your mixed voice because it's right here. So go ahead and put your fingers, you can put your straw down, put your fingers right here. These are your nasal resonators or your sinuses, and this is kind of where mixed voice lives. Mixed voice lives right here in the middle of your face, right here. Your nasal resonators live right there. Here, here, and here, and here. And we're going to talk about these a lot today. And your head voice, what is head voice? So go ahead and let's all yawn together. Before you yawn, your mouth drops and your larynx drops. Now say, hey dude, hey dude, That is the placement of what your head voice is. Now go, hey, hey, hey dog. That's belting. So belting, I describe as pressure. Pressure on the vocal cords. Hey! Go ahead, drop your mouth and say, hey! But keep your tongue against your teeth. And just go, hey! That is belting. Belting is a dropped, open mouth with pressure. Head voice, go ahead and yawn. That is head voice. That is head voice. And that's where we're going to start from today, okay? So those are the three voices. Mixed voice, fingers here. Head voice, hey dude. Mixed voice, hey dude. And belt voice, hey dad. But you see the mouth position is always narrow and always focused. So with that, grab your straw, everyone. And we're going to siren. Do you feel that? Siren. So the reason I love SOVT exercises, straw exercise, and sirens is you're always in a safe place because the cords vibrate. This acts like an air tunnel, so it does the work for you, and it allows the cords to resonate and vibrate. So that is how we're going to start our warm-up today. We're just going to siren. Good. We're just going to start with a little siren. Do you feel that space? Good. Now with that, I want you to drop your mouth into a it should be at like a 2 volume. And drop your mouth and say ah, 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 ah. Good. Now, you've ever seen the movie Home Alone? Yes, we've all seen the movie Home Alone. Everyone make a Home Alone face. That's how loud it was. On and off. If you're having trouble with this, siren on the straw. Then take the straw away, use it as a visual aid, and right from there, keep going. Are you breathing? So if you're not breathing, add breath. was hard for you, go back to this note. Let me show you the mechanics behind it. You need to take a breath through an imaginary straw. Breathe. Keep going. One more. How'd you do? The key to finding your own high voice and your own soprano is play around with it. Even the placement of the dropped. The key is not to push. These should all be in this space, and the siren should not be louder than a 2 or a 3. If you're sirening like this, too much, you're muscling it. So take your straw, breathe. Right from there. Let that head voice be free and be open, and it be yours, not mine, but yours. So now we're just gonna do a little bit of mixing, but we first have to train the lips. So we're gonna do this funny little lip. Take your lips and suck them in. One more time. And we're gonna activate the mix area. So we're gonna do be mindful that that tongue is right against the 2 bottom teeth. On and off the straw. The vowels are oo and e, and you don't want to be too loud and too spread. I'll join you now. Here is a tip. If it is too loud, make sure you return to the siren. The siren will always bring in that head voice and that mixed voice. Return to a siren. That leaves us to our last exercise. So this exercise goes back to my days on Broadway in Les Miserables when I played Cosette, and I had trouble hitting those high notes. So I had a wonderful classical teacher that I still remember to this day that always taught me this analogy and this way of thinking that I still remember to this day. So those of you who like cookies will love this analogy. So I want you to think about cookies going into a cookie sheet behind you. So if you think of high notes going behind you instead of up, it is really going to help you. So I want you to say we. But you don't want to spread your mouth. So suck in your lips and release. Suck in your lips and release. And think about cookies into a cookie sheet behind you. And we're gonna think, we. And I really want you to use your hand because it's gonna help you think behind you and up. the mouth spreads. This is the only time in the world I'm going to tell you to spread your mouth. Now we spread. Spread it. Now when you're going down, you have to narrow. One more. How'd you do? Well, I don't know about you, but I am pinging and ringing all over the place. My head is like, so I hope you enjoyed this high voice warm up. Check out my other channels, TikTok, Instagram, and I have all my tips and tricks on those channels. Bye, and thank you so much, and I hope you feel great. Raise your ya. Hey guys, I'm Jodie Langel, and welcome back to my channel. If you love singing tips, vocal coaching moments, and free lessons like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a like so more singers can find it. Today we're talking about something just as important as warming up, warming down. A good vocal warm down should relieve fatigue and strain and just feel good. This is one of the biggest things that singers forget and makes such a difference in your long-term vocal health. After belting, your voice is gonna feel like, ugh. That means your larynx is really high. So the first thing we have to do is we have to yawn, baby, yawn. So give me a big yawn and use your arms. Now, as we yawn, our larynx is gonna drop. Go ahead and feel your larynx, it's right here. You can't see it, but you can feel it. It's like this little magic voice box. That's it. We're just gonna drop your larynx. Ah. You can even say ah, 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 ah. That is the first step in warming up your voice, is just to say ah and drop your larynx. The first exercise is on the word mum. First say it. Mum, 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 mum. And put your fingers on your face so you can really feel that resonance. You're gonna use the lips, not the jaw. Mum, 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 mum. And you're gonna really feel that closure with your lips. Mum, 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 mum. So we're gonna use this 4-3-2-1 pattern. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. Breathe. Mum, 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 mum. Keep going. Mum, 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 mum. You don't want to bob your head around. You want to be nice and vertical. So I'm going to stop you there. I want you to imagine your face like this traffic light. Red, yellow, and green. I've talked about this in my other videos. You want to think of your face nice and vertical like this traffic light. Don't forget that yummy, 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 yummy breath that we've talked about in so many videos, that yummy, yummy breath. So we're going to breathe. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. We do not want to be very loud. You want to feel that resonance right here behind your nose, breathing the whole time. Mum, 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 mum. Feeling that closure within the lips, and then you can just go down. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. Breathe. Mum. Breathe, last one, That is the first part of your warm down. The next exercise is on the word knee, and it's on that 4-3-2-1 pattern. Remember, we are not using the jaw, only the lips. Knee, 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 knee. You can actually take your tongue and put it behind your teeth and try it just by doing that behind your teeth first. Knee, 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 knee. I'm going to start it on about a D. Knee, 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 knee. Knee, 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 knee. You. Don't forget to take a breath. Breathe. Knee. So I want you to think of your face like that traffic light image that I talk so much about. Red, yellow, and green. Red and yellow and green. Red and yellow and green. Red and yellow and green. Now go back to the knee. Knee. Do not use your jaw, only your lips. Grab your straw and your water bottle because it's time to make some bubbles, and this is my absolute favorite. The narrow straw creates back pressure for your vocal folds. This creates less effort. This is like a massage with airflow and support, and it stops overblowing after a heavy singing day. So first, we're gonna do our siren, and we're gonna blow bubbles. So grab some water. You can use your water bottle. I'm just using this clear water so you can actually see the water and the bubbles. So grab whatever makes you feel good. This is all about feeling good and making your vocal cords calm down and relax and smooth out. So 5 notes down. First, we're gonna siren. Make sure you give your siren air. So breathe in, then give it a siren. Make sure you don't overblow. So the water is going to go everywhere if you overblow. So don't overblow. Think about like a siren at a 3 or a 4. And imagine your siren's going through a unicorn horn on the top of your head. There's a note. That's about where you want those bubbles. Breathe. See, my bubbles aren't great. That's as high as I'm going. It's a cool down. It's a warm down. We're not going high. Don't go crazy high. So those are the 5 notes. Breathe. One more. Let's go low. We're going for those notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's all sing it together. Comment below below. Tell me which exercise you felt the best in. I love hearing your vocal breakthroughs. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos on Thursdays and Saturdays. And if you want more personalized help or go to deeper breath support technique or belting, you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook at Jodie Langel to book lessons or virtual lessons. Bye, divas! Oh, hey guys! I hope you enjoyed that video. Stick around to watch more videos like this, watch some of my viral videos, take some one-on-one singing lessons with me, or you can watch that video over there. Oh, and don't forget, raise your ya, ya, ya.